Hey tribe, welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing another reading for you guys. I don't know the name of it just yet. I think I'll go by messages in each pile, so it will probably be like a message maybe meant to find you or something that you might need to hear. So Tasha has been wonderful, one of my clients who became a friend. She's amazing and she has gifted a deck for a channel. So that's the deck, guys. I'm gonna show you how wonderful this is, and we're gonna be using this deck for all 4 piles, and I'm gonna show you the imagery of it. The quality is amazing. I love the texture. I love the quality of this deck. Is just another level, and I think it's gonna be one of my favorite decks. I haven't read with it for you guys just yet, so we're gonna be using it today. Look at the 3 of Swords. This is lovely. And which other card I loved? This was the one that I posted on my Insta story. The Hierophant. I have taken a picture with these guys. I think they are the same guys actually in Nepal and in the exact same place. So this was pretty cool, a pretty cool coincidence. Now, what I'm gonna be doing, you can either choose by stone, 1, 2, 3, 4, but I'm gonna be pulling a card for each of these options, guys, in a minute, so you may want to stay and see me shuffle. Okay, what is the message for pile number 1? What do they need to know about? Pile number 1. Okay, first one. A message for pile number 2. A message for pile number 2. Okay, got it. Let's move that one a bit there. A message for pile number 3. What do they need to know about? Pile number 3. We might have to move these all a bit. I'm gonna take the camera off the holder and I'm gonna show you all of these guys in a minute. And a message for okay, I'm not gonna show you the card that jumped out straight away. For pile number 4. So let's look at these together. This is pile number 1. Why is it so... Okay, don't go crazy. Pile number 1, and that's pile number 4. Stones from close-up. If you guys need some more time, stop the video right here, and I'm going to catch you in timestamps. Hey guys, whoever has chosen pile number 1, so let's see what is it that you need to know, or what is the message for you right now. I hope you're all doing well. Right. Let's get our deck out. And let's see. So the card that you have is the 3 of Wands, which is the 3 of Fire. So it does seem like you guys are almost like ready to take on some kind of new venture. If you are not, this could be as advice for you, can come through as advice. Maybe you'd want to look into new horizons, this is saying. Okay, let's continue the story here. You're in the phase of wandering. In the phase of wandering. Okay. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, what you need to know is you're about to discover something new. We have the Hanged Man. It's almost like it's gonna come out of nowhere. Expect the unexpected, pile number 1. Bang, and the Ace of Wands is here. Okay. Okay. Let me finish shuffling and we'll talk. We have the Sun. We have the Four of Cups, as well as the Knight of Cups. Let's look at the bottom of a deck. We have the Queen of Swords. Okay, what an interesting message. What you need to know right now. And I think some of you are already aware of this. So know where you stand in this reading, because there's a lot of people, a lot of timelines. But it's saying you're very close to some kind of opportunity, and there might be a couple of opportunities coming your way. So you might get a couple of offers or a couple of ideas how you want to go about things. If that's a project, a work situation, maybe for some of you even a relationship. It's saying when it comes to making decisions, you don't have to rush. What you need to do is to decide which one you want. One of these opportunities will spark your creativity. You're gonna feel quite passionate about that. And it seems like that might be coming from someone else, almost like an offer of some sorts or suggestion coming from someone. Even if this is something that you're gonna create yourself, you're gonna start yourself, it might, maybe someone will be somehow important in this journey of yours, and a person is quite influential. The other one, what I'm seeing here, there might be an offer of some sort, but you're gonna discover this opportunity yourself, and this is gonna make you quite happy. It has a potential for long-term either partnership or long-term project or success. And there will be a phase, or there was already a phase, where you have an idea, you think of something and you're like, oh, you know what, it's not going maybe as fast as I want it to go. It's saying, fine, you will be given this time of contemplation. So if you'll feel like everything won't move as fast as you want it to, you will be given time to think things through or to change your perception about this. I'm hearing I need to restructure something, and I'm grateful that this time has been given to me. At the time when it was happening, I didn't understand why, but I will. See, and I'm looking at the Hanged Man as well as the Four of Cups here. I'd say keep your eyes for opportunities and don't miss it, because it seems like there will be a couple, but go by your heart. And what I'm picking up, one of those opportunities will be somehow it will require you to speak up or to use your throat chakra. When the time of contemplation will come, recognize if that's something that is beneficial for you, because it seems like it will be. So don't think that, oh, it's a standstill. Use that time for yourself to improve an idea or to learn something more or to sit still with yourself. I must say, for one or two of you here, there is a birth. Fertility I'm seeing here. So you might get pregnant if that's what you're seeking for, especially. Or you're gonna come across something that will bring your inner child out for a walk. Okay? I must say, for some of you, I'm jumping in different people's stories here. You might, if you've been looking for an animal to buy, and you're still thinking about that, it's saying almost like there was one predestined for you. So you're gonna recognize that animal at the moment you see them. So if you're still uncertain and you didn't have that connection with an animal, it's saying it's approaching, okay? It's approaching. For other people, what I'm also picking up here with the Knight of Cups as well as the Ace of Wands, there is some type of energy of romance, spark I'm seeing here. So when I'm telling you these different scenarios, you already know what it is that you're looking for. So choose the message that sits right with you. You don't have to apply all of these messages and get confused here. Okay, let's continue. Let's see what else. Queen of Pentacles. You guys are creating something really precious, and it does seem like it's connected to business or work opportunity here. You're going to be quite prosperous and really proud. And you see, there is that decision that I talked about with the Two of Swords here. I'm choosing between the two, right? There is that Ace of Pence and there is that Ace of Wands here. And it does seem like you're going to choose that Ace of Pentacle, because she's holding it. Here you have it. And that's the opportunity I talked about that's going to make your inner child sing. There is that offer, opportunity, and she's holding it. And it's going to make you pretty happy here. It seems like it's almost like what you've been seeking for, what you've been looking for. Really happy times I'm seeing here. Really happy times. It does seem like you're prioritizing your stability, your foundation. Temperance. When it comes to relationship, if that's the relationship opportunity of some sort, a new start, a new spark, it's saying keep yourself as balanced as possible with temperance here. And enjoy. Don't question yourself too much, where it's gonna take me, is this that, is this other. Just take it one step at a time and enjoy the process of this connection. A lot of you, if that's your story, you are aware of this already. Any advice for pile number one? Right? Look, that's your advice here. The Three of Wands twice. Keep exploring, pile number one. Keep exploring. Take a moment to stand on that cliff, right on the edge, in order to see what the horizon has to offer. Because it seems like there is so much more happening over here that's not shown, and she's looking that way. You're almost ready to discover something quite interesting, something precious for yourself. Keep being curious. Advice? All you need to know, pile number one, is that everything will turn out how it has to. Everything will turn out great. You're almost like on this edge. Your fortune is about to change. Your fortune is about to change. Don't be afraid of competition. If this is something that requires you to compete or to show your strength or worth. Okay, because you have it all here. With the Queen of Cups, come from heart, follow your heart's desires. That's your advice. And listen to your intuition or your ancestors, especially if you've been practicing and if you've been connecting to your ancestors or guides. They're with you. They're with you. So if you wanted to connect to them, it's almost like a message I'm picking up here. Leave something for them, you know. Some people, what they do, they leave a glass of water. Other people leave some kind of, I don't know, a stone or a symbol that represents their ancestors. And it's almost like for exchange. You guide me, you help me, and I'm gonna leave something for you. People usually leave it overnight, but it's very personal to each of us. Anything else that you need to know about pile number one? the Four of Pentacles as well as the Five of Pentacles. Okay, this is interesting. It does seem like you are ready to sacrifice something, maybe even your time, for a project. There's a message for some of you: don't overwork yourself, okay? Don't overwork yourself. This has to be an equal exchange. Your time and the money that you earn has to be calculated wisely. So as an example, there would be a situation where you spend, let's say, 5 hours creating something or coming up with something, and if that's the beginning of a business, this is natural, right? You waste, I want to say, you spend so much more time than you get back. But if this has been going on for a while, this is saying maybe you need to restructure something so that you get the same exchange. How much time, how much energy you invest, and how much do you get back? And there was temperance there too. It's all about balance for you guys. Otherwise, you won't be happy in this venture or in this opportunity if there won't be equal exchange. The spark will die out pretty soon, and that's something that should be avoided here. So I hope that this made sense. Bottom of a deck, Two of Wands. It seems like you are wanderers, guys. Maybe you're planning some kind of a trip. Keep an eye on it, okay? Write it down in your book if you can't travel right now, almost like that's something that I'm gonna do one day. This is a big explorer type of vibe here, pile number one. I hope this made sense, and I'm going to catch you in the next one, tribe. Thank you as usual for coming back. Love you as always. Bye for now. Hey, pile number two people, so let's see what's your message. Intuition, pretty straightforward here, hey? What you need to know is that you hold so much wisdom, and it does seem like there are still things, abilities that you haven't fully discovered. You are being asked right now to use your intuitive abilities, and if you do this work that asks you to use your intuitive powers, abilities, it seems like you're gonna have a great month. A lot of things will be coming to light here, and pay attention to that. Certain things you may be thought of, oh, I think that's gonna happen, it probably will. So I would even suggest for pile number one, writing things down, what I feel and what has happened, so you track your progress, especially if you're trying to develop your intuitive abilities here, okay? You may want to have some sort of maybe a symbol for yourself next to your workspace. Would it be maybe an owl? Can be as simple as that. For some of you, it can be a certain stone or an object of some sort that means a lot to you. I'm getting for some of you, this can be a symbol, or it can be an object that has been left behind of your beloved deceased. So let's see. Pile number two. You joking? Here you go. So this is very highlighted here for you. Your intuition is being highlighted. I believe that for some of you, this might be referring to also a secret of some sort that's about to come out, or if there was some type of information that was hidden from you and you were like, I feel like something's about to happen, I don't know what, this will be revealed to you pretty soon. It seems like intentionally certain information, events are being kept in the dark for you, so everything will pan out organically. Everything will happen exactly how it has to. Strength, you have majors coming out here, guys. Nine of Cups, pretty good start. The Queen of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, bottom of the deck. I'm gonna adjust the camera for you. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Swords. Seems like for some of you guys, you're pretty curious right now, and I can't shake this feeling of, I feel like something's about to happen, I don't know what. I don't know what it is. Okay, let me tune in. A lot of stories here. Your hard work, what you need to know, your hard work is about to be rewarded. For a lot of you, you probably already see the progress. You are asked right now to be fair for yourself as well as others. I'd say for others of you, you might have an urge to suddenly start maybe taking care of your finances. I'm seeing a chart being pulled out and you're writing things down, how much I need for this, how much I need for that. Maybe one or two of you are accountants here or have something to do with finances, but that would be an advice for everyone who have chosen this pile. Especially if you want to save money for something really precious for yourself, some kind of a wish that you have, it's saying put some money aside for it, even if it was like $2 or pounds or euros, you know, on a side each week or each day, what you feel suitable here. A very strong presence of a spirit is here, so I'd say either your deceased wants to connect and you may be feeling their presence pretty soon, or you have just felt it, that's why you came across this reading. Maybe you felt wind indoors, or your hair was touched very lightly. I have a sensation on my right shoulder, maybe somewhere in the shoulder area or your palm, almost like as if a spirit, it can even be an ancestor, because these cards, to me, the way I'm looking at them, the High Priestess and the Queen of Cups, very strong ancestor vibe here. Okay, this is quite a specific message, guys, but I would suggest after you watch this reading, if you have a minute, zero yourself. So sit down or lay down, quiet your mind, and make yourself almost like a blank canvas. The spirit, through bodily sensations, will show you what needs to be paid attention to, or you're gonna have a feeling of gratitude. So it's almost like someone wants to thank for the work that you've done and you have been doing so far. If you're gonna feel bodily sensation, let's say somewhere, you know, pay attention to where you are touched or where you feel certain, I'm hearing subtle senses, subtle touches. Pay attention which chakra this is, so maybe that's something that you would want to work on, but don't make it a job, okay? Enjoy that process. When it comes to self-care, it shouldn't be pushed, it should be enjoyed, and the time has to be right. Same goes for healing. You have one person who's really strong around you. You can expect to receive some kind of a nice gesture from them. It can be a monetary gift, doesn't matter how small, how big, but I'd say pay attention overall the next 30 days. You will be receiving back the energy that you put out, you're receiving it back. If you have been working on something for a while now, and I'd say at least a year, for a couple of you this would be half year, and you had some sort of a dream, what you need to know is that it's about to come true, it's about to show itself to you, you're gonna see rewards pretty soon. Another spirits around you, this is coming through quite strongly. What else do you need to know? Six of Cups. Look how pretty this card is. I've shown this deck in the intro if you skipped that. Queen of Swords. The Fool. and the Magician. Very shamanic vibe here in this pile. Don't be afraid to explore the depths of your abilities, guys. There is still so much you are not aware of that you have and you hold. And remember how I said zero yourself and feel everything? That's how this Magician feels like to me. She's like, I'm sensing everything that's happening around me. I'm so in tune with the spirit world as well as myself. So what you need to know is that you have every ability to make things happen. Sometimes you may be a bit tired, sometimes maybe you have lack of motivation when it comes to certain projects, dreams, you know, visions that you have. It's saying you can do it. It might not be comfortable and you're going to have to step out of your comfort zone, maybe change your routine, maybe change the way you did things. If you feel like you watch too much Netflix, or you know, you scroll through social media for too long, make those amendments. This is saying this is not going to be comfortable the first week, but once you're going to make it your routine, then everything will go really, really smoothly for you. There is a female that's a very strong female presence here that's about to approach your life, or you will be reunited. Now, it can be someone living or it can be someone on the other side. So know what sits right with you. Okay, what do you need to know about this situation? The Ace of Pens. I'm hearing someone might offer a collaboration, or you will want to collaborate with someone. Someone who probably is in a similar field, or who is interested in the same or similar field like you are, and you could work together. Yeah, and it's gonna, yeah, I'd say keep an eye on new opportunities, because some kind of collaboration, I keep getting collaboration, even if you won't be certain of it at the very beginning. I'm hearing working with people. So it doesn't have to be an actual collab, but a couple of people are working together, right? It's gonna be quite successful here. But always remember to maintain your energy levels. See? Always remember to maintain your energy levels here. When you work, don't overwork yourself. Don't allow yourself to burn out. Look at this Six of Wands. How many hands are reaching out for this lady? She's like, listen guys, I'm taking a break now. Okay? I know I'm successful. I know you want something, maybe service of some sorts from me, or even advice, right? It doesn't have to be business related for all of you. But I'm taking a break right now. Overall, the message here, especially if you are in a spiritual field, you're gonna start seeing success in a very, I'm hearing a quick, it's gonna be escalated really quickly for you. So being prepared for a period of busy time. Right now you might be feeling like you're gathering yourself, or you're diving deep into spirituality, maybe getting to know yourself more, maybe discovering something about yourself, or exploring certain things and talents. The King of Wands. The Seven of Cups. Seems like some of you sometimes have so many ideas that you get stuck in this mode of, you know, procrastination. So this is saying take one step at a time, focus on one maybe project, one idea at a time, so that you don't get lost and you don't waste as much time. Don't rush. Don't rush. Choose what it is that you want to focus on now in your life and go from there. And everything else will fall into place, okay? Yeah, everything else will fall into place. Someone is attending a wedding in the future, I'm seeing here. Someone is gonna get married within the year from whenever you're watching this video, even a half year for some of you here. And the destination will be pretty amazing. I don't know why this random message came through, but I have to tell you that. It might be you or someone in your circle. I must tell you, there is a hidden message for some of you, especially if you don't have a partner. Life's partner I'm seeing here. You might be meeting someone who will be your counterpart. The Queen of Wands, the King of Wands is here, the Four of Wands is here, okay? At first, what you might be thinking, you might be like, I'm not sure about this, or you might not be as invested in it, or maybe your focus will be somewhere else, and it's almost like you might get tricked. And then time passes and you're like, whoa, I actually love this person very much, you know? I started seeing them in different eyes. Your love life is about to move forward here. And it might be just around the time when your work is really busy. So it's almost like you get everything so quickly. And that's why I kept telling you guys that there's gonna be a busy period in your life. You're being prepared for that, okay? So interesting. There were a lot of messages here. Please choose yours. Tribe, thank you for coming back. Love you as always. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now. Hello, pile number 3 people. So let's see what we got for you. We have the Hero. I love this card. There's a lot of warmth coming through here. What I'm picking up, I'm gonna dive into specific messages, so please choose yours. For some of you, I'm feeling almost like this heat in my body, a boost of energy, and it's almost like you're being asked anytime it happens, like, you know, even if you're not moving around much, but it seems like your blood pressure is high. It's asking you to focus on the heat and imagine as if you are releasing it through your feet into the ground. Same goes for those who sometimes feel overwhelmed. Imagine that energy. You can imagine it in many different ways, going through your body down to your feet, and you release it, but be preferably barefoot or no shoes, no slippers, nothing, and imagine this being released in the earth or on the ground, wherever you're at. But overall message here is there's going to be a period of passion. I'm hearing motivation, passion, some kind of venture that will spark you. But I'm hearing it might be overwhelming. Let's see. You have to be your own hero. Whoever needs to hear that. Let's see. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the 5 of Cups. We have the 3 of Cups. We have the 8 of Swords. We have the 7 of Wands. And we have the Page of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. I'm gonna adjust the camera for you guys. is the Seven of Pentacles. Some of you will hate this message, but you're being asked to be patient with yourself here, especially if you have any kind of either emotional or mental problems. See, your fortune is changing. Don't think that this is gonna last forever. There is a happy time waiting for you, but at first what you're gonna have to fight off is certain thought that keeps repeating itself, that you might be convincing yourself that that's true, which is not actually true in reality. So what you're being asked to do is to see yourself like a hero here. It's all about self, pile number 3 here, okay? It's almost like there will be a period of time where you sat there for too long feeling down, or feeling like you've lost your motivation or spark, or life became a little bit meh for you. You get up and you're gonna start fighting for your own happiness. And it seems like you might even plan some sort of a trip with friends, or you're going to organize some kind of gathering, even if that was a Zoom call or Skype call or whatever, that would be over social media. For some of you, there is a message asking for you to connect to your childhood friends, or this might be something that is happening, almost like a message for you in the near future. And you're gonna have quite an amazing time talking to one another. I'm hearing updates, so updating one another with certain events that have happened since you saw each other. Those who are struggling with your emotions or your mind, you're being asked to move your body a bit more. Doesn't have to be a full-blown exercise if you don't want it to. Specifically getting martial arts for someone out there. For others of you, as simple as a bit of stretching in the morning for you to connect yourself, your mind to your body, so that you'll feel a bit more grounded here. When it comes to, if you tend to be a bit of a darker person, I can relate to it completely, you know. If you tend to be a bit of a darker person, or you tend to not all the time, no one, sometimes people are naturally, you know, bubbly and happy. It seems like you sometimes might think that this is necessary, or you should be in this energy more often, but it's almost like the spirit wants you to accept that you are different. Accept that you are different and use that energy for something. Would it be, I don't know, an idea that you have? You know what this reminds me of? People who put their mind to art. This would make a beautiful painting. Even if the colors are really dark, this would make a beautiful painting. As well as that, there's something very precious about you, something quite unique, and not everyone is like that, and the spirit wants you to almost like honor it a little bit more, and that's why you've picked the card that's called Hero. And you are your own hero. You're being asked right now to either maybe learn something or expand your knowledge, be like a page. Pages are really curious. For others of you, there is some kind of a gift or appreciation coming from your close circle. Would it be chosen family, like friends, or your own family? If you do have a child, they're gonna make you pretty happy the next week or so. I don't know what they're gonna do, a lot of scenarios here, but it seems like you're gonna be really proud about something that they've done. This reminds me of a child who just started walking, you know, and everyone's like, oh my God, or talking, right? Something that's quite important in their life. Okay, let's see what else. Guys, what you need to know is that you already have planted some type of a seed here for yourself, and it's not gonna grow really fast because it needs more time than you think it does, and that's okay. This is saying that's okay. It doesn't have to be a speedy growth. If you think that you're not moving in life as fast maybe as other people, or you compare yourself to other people, this is saying you are your own unique seed, you know, you're different. This is all about authenticity here for you guys. And here you go, we have the Nine of Cups. Sweet. We have the Ace of Swords. One more message. Your thoughts and your ideas might be very different to the majority. And that's exactly what's gonna take you further in life, this is saying. Stick to what you think is good for you. Stick to, even if you would be designing something, you know, even if you're doing something that hasn't been seen just yet, continue doing it. Be different. You're being asked to be different here, pile number 3. If you're waiting for a message from an institution or anything connected to formalities, you're gonna hear about that pretty soon, and the result will make you happy. Okay. Okay, a couple of different messages again, so please choose what sits right with you currently in your life. You might reject some sort of collab or a job situation here. You might be even thinking about leaving a job. That's specifically for those who have been thinking about that for a while now. And you may come back to something that you used to do, or somehow that job or where you're going is going to be something that is meant for you. It's exactly your path, especially for those who are thinking that you're not on the right track and things are not making you happy, especially in work situations or your finances. It's saying your luck will be changing soon. But I'm hearing this needs a bit more time. Almost like I'm hearing you will be returned to where you belong. So maybe there is some kind of a journey for some of you that's related here too. Especially if you're thinking about improving your home situation or moving somewhere else. But maybe you knew that you couldn't do it at a time you wanted to do it, and it required your patience, and you were like, oh damn it, I don't know if it's gonna happen. It does seem like it's gonna happen. Some of you might be drawn to coming back home, or where it feels like home. What you need to know, pile number, look at the Chariot here, on a beach, chilling with dogs. See how quickly the energy has changed. There is a journey to happiness here that your cards want to talk about. And it seems like there will be this moment of release, feeling of freedom. I'm choosing where I want to go and what I want to do next. And wherever I'm going is gonna make me really happy. I'm gonna feel free again. So I don't know what that freedom means to you, but it's there. It's there for you to take. It's not too long to go. There might be a masculine person important here during this journey. Someone who's quite clever, sharp tongue, very intellectual. Doesn't have to be for all of you. Yeah, and I split the deck now, and look what I got. 6 of Swords. There is a journey awaiting for you in the future. But it's almost like I'm hearing we gotta finish certain things in that chapter, and they are not done and over with. Almost like a cycle. The cycle is not done just yet. That's why we can't bring in this energy just yet. But it's coming pretty soon. So I hope that this made sense, pile number 3. That was quite an interesting story. Tribe, love you as always, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now. Hey tribe, whoever has chosen pile number 4, so let's see what we got for you. Okay, we have the King of Water. A lot of you are either focused on emotional cleansing of some sorts, or you deciding to take care of, put yourself first, I'm hearing. If that's not the case, this is your advice. Put yourself first and focus on your intuition a bit more. It will be on point. Maybe you wanted to pick one more pile. I'm picking up here for some of you. Overall, I'm getting the next couple of weeks, you might be feeling quite sensitive and your intuition will be through the roof, I'm hearing. So, especially when it comes to communicating with other people, you're just gonna feel their vibe. Even if someone would send you a message online that you don't know about, a stranger, you'll feel their energy. So pay attention to how you feel when you communicate with people, because your intuition will be talking to you. Okay. We have the Empress. We have the 10 of Swords. We have the Magician. Let me adjust the camera for you. We have the Fool. We have the Ace of Wands. Okay, 2 wanted to come out, so we'll take both. We have the Emperor. We have the Empress and the Emperor here, which is nice. And the Magician, love this vibe. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, the 5 of Swords. It does seem like what is happening here, I'm very... Intuitively, I'm feeling... pile number 4 talks about connection with people, especially one person. I'm hearing you might want to let something go in your life in order for a new opportunity to appear. I'm hearing something is expiring for you, so notice and recognize what it is, because it's going to be shown to you. Something either will not go the way you want it to, and it's not the first time. It's not the first time. This is being exaggerated here. Or you keep fighting for something or someone, but it just doesn't go anywhere. And it's saying pay attention to that. For some of you, I'm hearing your abundance, especially when it comes to emotional abundance with that King of Water here, is on the other side of discomfort. So translate, what does it mean to you here? If you're afraid of something, but you have this urge that I think I should do this, you know, I think this is something that has potential, and I kept thinking about it for a while now. Yeah, it does have potential. Very specific message for a couple of you here. If you want to work in an important institution, if you want to be a boss, a leader of some sorts, this is really possible for you, especially if the competition is really high. You can do this. You can get this opportunity. I'll keep hearing for pile number 4. One door is closing, the other one is opening. when the one door will be closing, it's not gonna be the most enjoyable moment, but it's happening for you, not to you. Those who are in spiritual field, you're being asked to explore new ways of doing things, or maybe you're gonna want to learn about different techniques. Maybe you will want to tweak something. That would be great. It does seem like some of you are hearing a message from authority or institution here. And I'm getting a very specific message, especially those who have applied for some kind of support from government or some kind of support from institution of some sorts, maybe a loan or something like that, because something is being handed to you here, but something that you have asked. Okay. Strength, 10 of Wands, let's put it that way. 9 of Swords. See, you guys can take quite a lot. And oftentimes, those who can take quite a lot, they're being given more difficult tests, experiences that other people maybe haven't gone through. But specifically for pile number 4, what you need to know about that, it's given to you for a reason, because if you didn't go through certain experiences, you need them for your future. I keep hearing, but it's almost like a mission. You will need these qualities, you will need these experiences for the mission of yours. We gave you more strength than for other people, maybe, for a reason. Yeah, it might be difficult to carry sometimes, but you have all this strength. You have this warrior type of vibe here with you guys. Don't be afraid to bring out those qualities. And it does seem like there's gonna be a situation where you will have to use your knowledge and your experience, and it will be appreciated. You know what this reminds me of? Someone who needs advice, and there's like a friend circle. They all communicate and talking. And someone goes, you know what? I think none of you have a clue. I really don't know who to call. I really don't know if there is even an institution who can give me or provide me information about that. But this and that happened, and I need advice. And there's that one person in the room who have faced it themselves, and they have figured everything out on their own. Therefore, they can advise this other person, and everyone's like, whoa, you know, what happened? How did you figure this out? And this person goes, you know what, on my own. And that was actually the best thing ever. There is that vibe of independence here. Independence. We have the moon. Let's clarify that moon. And we have the 6 of Wands. What you don't see coming, there will be a period of time that you're being informed about here where things will get difficult. I'm hearing there is too much for me to handle, and it's just because you will be mentally quite tired, almost like everything at once. But what you don't know, that at the end of this phase, you have a winning card. Look at the 6 of Wands here. See, she's like, listen, I've carried these wands. I've gone through nights of contemplation. Yeah, I couldn't sleep maybe sometimes. Yes, I had anxiety. But what I didn't know with the moon here, that at the end of this, everyone is going to be looking up to me. And it does seem like for a lot of you, don't even expect this to happen. It's like, you know what this reminds me of? A rainbow at the, sorry, I can't even. Guys, I'm sorry, it's been a long day. Almost like a chest of gold at the end of a rainbow. It's that type of situation here. Right about when you're gonna be cursing like F this, you know, I'm tired of this shit, that's when you're gonna be handed that success. You're gonna be like, really? This is actually pretty amazing. And it does seem like you will hear from other people around you how well you've done. There is that feeling of appreciation and wanting your time because of how either successful you are, or I'm hearing for some of you either visible online too. I'm hearing how did they do it? This reminds me of a journey of someone who's pretty successful now, but they had to do everything and learn a lot of things on their own, and they never gave up. Like those success stories that you watch on YouTube, right? That's exactly what this reminds me of. I must mention for a couple of you here what I'm picking up. You are meeting especially if you are single, you're meeting an equal partner. What did I say? I said equal partner. 6 of Pentacles is here. Yeah, you're meeting an equal partner. They will match your vibe. Your values will be very similar. And you're both really hard workers, and you both have experienced a lot, and you both have gone through a lot. You worked for it. I'm hearing I worked for it. You know, this reminds me of a hustling pile. This is a 𝒃𝒐𝒌 vibe, okay? You know, I've earned this myself. This is my husband's money and success, right? I've earned this myself. This is what kind of vibe I'm getting here. And the Wheel of Fortune is here. Of course the Wheel of Fortune is here. You guys, the scales are tipping, I'm hearing. The scales are tipping. Expect the unexpected. And sometimes you might get frustrated in life, but this is preparing you for a period of success. 6 of Cups. Something that you meant to do here, something that you meant to come across, or someone that you meant to come across, okay? It's almost like it's been written for you, but what you had to do is you just had to go through those ups and downs to get the wisdom, the knowledge, the experience, and they're bringing it back to you. Almost like that success, I'm seeing like the Ace of Pentacles here, has been there all along. But in order to reach it, we had to give you these ups and downs in order for you to be prepared for when it comes. Okay? Yeah, Justice is here. It's been destined. The Hermit is here. Maybe sometimes you felt like you had to go within, you had to spend more time with yourself maybe than other people, maybe you had to understand yourself better, maybe your mind goes crazy sometimes, you have to meditate. There are a lot of ideas, my mind is busy, right? And there were a lot of, I'm hearing practices of self-care that you also have discovered, maybe spirituality too, and it has made a great impact in your life. So all of this has been for a reason here. So congratulations, pile number 4. Just be patient with yourself and this journey of yours. Tribe, thank you for coming back. Love you as always, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.